Hey everybody, it's Mr. Garland, your PTA president. I'm here with my son Gregory. Say hi, Gregory.
Hi.
That's Gregory. And today we're going to read Multivariable Calculus with Analytic Geometry. No? Why are you laughing? Don't laugh at me. Okay, maybe not. What are we reading, Gregory?
The Plot Chickens.
And who's it by?
Mary Jane and Herm... Ouch.
Ouch?
Ouch!
A-U-C-H. Any ideas? We'll read it anyway.
Okay.
The Plot Chickens. Here we go. A little closer. A little higher. There we go. In the back. Henrietta loved to read. I can't. Soon she had read every book on the farm 12 times, so she went to town to find more. When she spotted people carrying books out of the library, she went inside to wait in line. Turn the page. When it was Henrietta's turn, the librarian said, "We have nothing for chickens here. Try the feed store." Frustrated, Henrietta clucked at the top of her lungs. "Bark, bark, bark, bark!" "Oh, well, why didn't you say so?" The librarian handed her 3 books. Here we go. Henrietta was in reading ecstasy. You get it? Ecstasy? Every day she read to her aunts, then returned the books to the library for more. One day, Henrietta said, "Reading books is so much fun. Writing books must be exhilarating." She searched the shelves until she found a book about writing. The librarian was impressed. When she got home, Henrietta read, "Rule 1. You need a main character." Gregory is going to play the role of this one.
Yeah, it's his name. Her name is Golda.
Golda?
Yeah. Golda.
Here, read Golda.
Okay. That's me, Aunt Golda. I'm the main hand here.
The character should be interesting. That's me! No, me! Aunt Golda won because she was the oldest. Henrietta found a typewriter and began to peck out a story. Once upon a time, there was a hen named Aunt Golda. That was a good start, right? Yeah. Rule 2. You need to hatch a plot. A plot of land? No. Plot is what happens in the story. It starts with Rule 3. Give your main character a problem.
I don't want any problems.
Me neither. No way! Then I'll make up a character. Once upon a time, there was a hen named Maxine. Rule 4. Develop your plot by asking, what if? What if Maxine goes into the woods alone?
Her mother should tell her that's dangerous.
Maxine went walking alone in the woods, even though her mother told her it was dangerous. Something bad will happen. A wolf might be following her! Suddenly, Maxine saw a wolf following her down the path.
Then the wolf catches Maxine. The end. Good story. Baby.
Yeah, you wish. Maxine can't be caught. She must save herself. What if she shoots the wolf with a cyberspace ray gun?
The wolf is toasty and good story. Bye.
That's silly. Hens don't have guns. Rule 5. Write what you know. What if she hides? We hide from hawks every day. Maxine hid under a bush.
Then the wolf gets bored and leaves. The end. Good story.
He can't leave yet. Rule 6. Build suspense. Build a fence? Suspense. To make the reader worry. The wolf sniffed. I smell a delicious young hen nearby. He started creeping towards Maxine's hiding place.
Then he eats her. The end. Good story.
Eats her? That's terrible. Not yet. Rule 7. Make your story come alive by using all 5 senses. Maxine heard the wolf growl. As he came closer, she saw his sharp teeth and smelled his wolfy body odor. When he was nearer still, she felt the heat of his icky breath. When he stuck his head through the leaves, Maxine tasted the bile rising from her gizzard.
Then Maxine dies of fright. The end. Good story.
That is not the end. Not the end. It's still not the end. No. Endings are the hardest part. Maxine's mother swoops in to save her in the nick of time. No. Rule 8. The main character must solve his or her own problem. Maxine gathered her courage. Then she plunged her sharp beak into the tip of the wolf's tender nose. The wolf howled in pain and ran off, never to be seen again. The end.
Good story.
Yeah, it was a good story, wasn't it?
Okay.
It's not just a good story. It's a great story. Now I'll revise it until it's perfect. Then send it to a publisher. I'll let you see the letter. There you go. That's the letter that Henrietta wrote. It says, Dear Publisher, I am sending you The Perils of Maxine. Who said that? A book about a chicken. I am well qualified to write this story because I am a chicken. I know how it feels, how a chicken thinks and feels, and what a chicken likes to read. Excitedly yours, Henrietta. Many months later, the publisher sent a rejection letter. Aww. It says, Dear Mrs. Henrietta. I'm sorry, Ms. Henrietta. We do not publish books written by chickens. Aww. Even if we did, we wouldn't want this one. We didn't like it. Don't quit your day job. Have a nice life. Hunter Fox, editor. What a mean editor. The ants were devastated. The ants, like the chicken ants, as opposed to like other ants. Right?
I still don't know. I don't know.
Ants, like you have an aunt?
Oh,
like
yeah.
versus an uncle?
Yeah.
The ants were devastated, but Henrietta vowed not to brood over her rejection. I'll make my own books. Look, they got all the chickens together, Henrietta and her aunts, and they got a little press. It was a cider press, but now it's a book press.
Can I apple cider?
Yeah, we'll get some when we're done reading.
Yay.
Okay. And they got all the different colors, the yellow plus magenta, yellow magenta plus cyan, yellow magenta cyan plus black. So when you put these combinations of colors together, you get all the other colors. And so that's how they made the prints.
This is the
of their
beginning
book.
of animating.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's you can make a nice little it's nice pictures, right? Chickens are smart. I've never seen chickens this smart.
Mainly because we barely ever see a chicken.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
We don't live on a farm.
We don't. If any of you live on a farm, you should ask your chickens if they can write books, or if they know Henrietta, okay? Anyway, so when her books were finished, Henrietta gave one to the librarian. Your book should be reviewed, the librarian said. Send it to the corn book. Oh boy. So Henrietta mailed it off. When the corn book review came out, it said, Henrietta, The Perils of Maxine, 12 pages, cider press. Henrietta lays an egg with her first book. We hope this is her last book. The Perils of Maxine shows why chickens shouldn't ever write. It is odoriferous. No alike.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad. Odoriferous means it stinks. End of story. Oh. I'm going to keep writing, Henrietta said. It's blurry?
No, it just was blurry.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to keep writing, Henrietta said, but her feelings were hurt, and a little voice inside her kept saying, chickens shouldn't ever write. Henrietta's heart wasn't in writing anymore. She even stopped going to the library, but her aunts missed hearing Henrietta read, so they bugged her until she went to get some books. Henrietta was embarrassed. Had the librarian seen that awful review? Do you see that? Look at what she did. The Perils of Maxine by Henrietta, voted best book of the year by our Story Hour children. The children loved your book. Will you read it to them? When Henrietta went into the story room, the children cheered. She read with dramatic expression, of course. All the children heard was... But it didn't matter, because the children knew it by heart. And this is the story, and I'll read it for you. The Perils of Maxine. Once upon a time, there was a hen named Maxine. Maxine went walking alone in the woods, even though her mother told her it was dangerous. Suddenly, Maxine saw a wolf following her down the path. Maxine hid under a bush. The wolf sniffed. "I smell a delicious young hen nearby." He started creeping towards Maxine's hiding place. Maxine heard the wolf's growl. As he came closer, she saw his sharp teeth and smelled his wolfy body odor. When he was nearer still, she felt the heat of his icky breath. When he stuck his head through the leaves, Maxine tasted the bile rising from her gizzard. Maxine gathered her courage. Then she plunged her sharp beak into the tip of the wolf's tender nose. Ow! The wolf howled in pain and ran off, never to be seen again. The end. Thank you so much for joining us for this lovely edition of The Plot Chickens.
We hope you enjoyed this book.
Yeah, we were not reading that. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Enjoy your time with your family, and maybe I'll read another book to you at some point. Have a wonderful time.